Okay, folks, back to it. I'm gonna work my back and chest today. It's that time of week. So, I'm gonna get started with pull-ups. I put these blocks in here, in between the joists, to create a pull-up station. And they work pretty well. So I'm gonna get going. I'm pretty stretched out and warmed up already. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how many pull-ups I can do. I haven't done these in a long time. I don't even know how many I can do, if any at all. It's very different from lifting, doing bent over rows. Plus these 2x4s don't provide the greatest grip. But anyway, here goes. Looks like 5 is it. So I'm gonna stick with that. 5, yeah, I definitely have to get used to that. It's a very different angle. But it's a good addition to my back routine for sure. I can feel it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go back and forth. I'll do my back. Now I'm gonna do a set of dumbbell presses for my chest, and then I'll switch back and forth. That way there's no lag time. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. Now I'll go right into the pull-ups again. See how that works. Pull this over. Just give me a start. Okay. Yeah, 5's gonna do it. That's it. 5 will do it. Go right back to these guys. Yeah. Okay. All right, that was 12. I think I did 20 the first set. That was 12. All right. Do one more set of pull-ups. Notice I have a little inflammation in my joints because I've been eating a whole grain bread, which is, it tends to cause a little inflammation, but I'm working through it. I eat it every now and then just to change it up, but it's very short and I get off it and the inflammation goes away. But if I keep eating it, I'll just continue to get inflamed. It's the yeast and the grains. We really shouldn't be eating grains. It's for animals. All right, let's see if I can put out another 5 pull-ups here. This is a tough grip. This is tough gripping these 2x4s, but I'll make it work. That reminds me of an old boss of mine. When I first really had a full-time job, I was mason tending, and he had this rope, a pulley that I would hoist the materials up to the top of the staging as we're building chimneys. And he had this rope. It was like a nylon rope. It felt like plastic. I guess it's nylon or whatever it is. Anyway, it was all frayed, and it was like gripping a cable. It was brutal on my hands. And he kept promising me he'll get a new rope. So, oh yeah, I promise I'll get a new rope. My hands were so sore. He never, in 2 years, he never got a new rope. I used that rope. Anyway, it just reminded me of this. So, all right. Now that I delayed doing these pull-ups, I'll go ahead and do the 5 of them, hopefully, maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 of them. That's good. Oh, do another set of these. That's a good set. All right, that's 3 and 3. I think I'll switch to dumbbell rows, bent over rows, dumbbells, and I'll do overhand grip, and then I'll do side grip, probably 2 and 2. And I'll continue doing the presses, only I'm going to change. I'm going to do flies rather than the overhand grip. All right, so let's see. Okay. Take it like this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this cage, put it right here, so I can set the weights on it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm doing lighter weight. Well, I'm doing a weight that's manageable for 20 repetitions. Anywhere from 12 to 20 repetitions. So that's where I'm at. Right now I'm not trying to reduce my body fat. I'm trying to lean out. I'm not bulking. So I'm not doing heavy amounts of weight. Plus this kind of, especially the alternating, gives me a little bit of a cardiovascular work too, so that hopefully burns more calories. Yeah, this works. I actually, if this makes more sense to me. So I'm not 20 years old. You know, I can still lift heavy weights, but this works better. I think this is healthier. So that's what I'm doing for now. I do like lifting the heavy weight though. I do like, you know, stacking the bar and really going at it. So I'm gonna do flies Okay. I think I'll get rid of this cage and just put him on the bench.